We're on to Justice of the Peace, Precinct 5. Now, the Justice of the Peace presides over the Justice Court in cases involving misdemeanors, small civil disputes, landlord-tenant disputes, and more. Thank Judge Judy. They also conduct inquests and may perform marriage ceremonies. Your candidates for Justice of the Peace are Sandra Bryant. For more than 15 years, Sandra Bryant has demonstrated strong passion, commitment, and leadership in serving her community. She obtained her associate's degree in law enforcement from Austin Community College, her bachelor's degree in criminal justice at Texas State University, and a master's degree in human service counseling from Liberty University. She's married to some guy named Ray Bryant. Karen Marshall is a proven professional. She has over 26 years of public service experience in the areas of law, legislation, and leadership. Throughout her career, she worked for 2 Texas Attorneys General and helped thousands of Texans and children through her work with the Texas legislature and statewide leaders. I give you your candidates for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 5.
Thanks.
Thank you. So again, I'm going to explain the format. You'll each get 2 minutes for your opening statements. We will have 3 questions. The first 2 questions will be 2 minutes each. The third question will be 1 minute each. So we're going to start with your opening comments, and I'm going to start with Sandra with your opening statement.
Thank you for having me. My name is Sandra Bryant. I'm running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 5 here in Buda. I have lived in the community or Hays County for 18 years, 11 in Kyle and 7 in Buda. I love my community. I love where I live. I've been serving my community in various capacities, such as the Buda Lions Club. I'm the membership chair there. The Buda Police Foundation, I'm the president. I am the president of my HOA. I have been for the past 5 years, and I'm the past president of Hays CSD Council of PTAs. That's overseeing 23 PTAs, and then I have my own nonprofit called Keeping Communities Connected, in which we disseminate information to our communities through social media, as well as host a mentoring program. I also have served 2-year terms, 6 years, as a school board trustee at large for the Hays CISD district. I am a public servant, and as John mentioned, I do have an associate's degree in law enforcement, a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and a master's in human service counseling. In addition to that, I've graduated from the Buda Police Academy, as well as the Hays Sheriff Citizens Academy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. Now I'm going to turn to Karen for your opening statement, please.
I'm Karen Marshall, your conservative candidate for Justice of the Peace. I don't just have community service and education. I've worked it. I prepared for this job professionally my entire 26-year career in public service. I've practical legal experience, real life experience. I've worked for the highest legal authority in the state of Texas, the Attorney General, not just 1, but 2. I've worked with the Texas legislature and statewide leaders enacting laws, policies, and programs that everyday people need in their lives, your lives, like jobs, wages, child care resources, and other fundamentals of living. This experience taught me the nuances of lawmaking. I understand it, and I can cite it. I'm a trained mediator, which will be beneficial towards fairness and to bring civil resolutions to complex disputes. As a certified project manager, I can manage the increased caseload, the court, and office at optimum efficiency. I have a paralegal degree studying legal practice, which directly relates to the duties of the Justice of the Peace. I want to bring all my experience, all my knowledge, and all my resources to serve you. I want to bring my expertise from working at the state and federal level down to this level, the local community.
Very good. Thank you so much, Karen. Now we're going to turn to our first round of questions. And I'm going to start with you, Karen, to give the first answer. You'll get 2 minutes. What do you see are the 2 most important issues that you will focus on as Justice of the Peace?
Well, there's good news. Judge Doyle is leaving the office in very good shape. But this is a new era for Precinct 5. We are experiencing an explosive growth in population, traffic, crimes, and now a deadly drug crisis. As an experienced liaison, I will collaborate with law enforcement, prosecutors, and the community leaders for solutions to address these issues. Now, there will be an increased caseload because of these issues, but I will have no issue with that because of my project management experience. Additionally, I guess another challenge, but it's an opportunity, is we need to make the court more accessible to our citizens. So I plan to provide you with forms and guidelines on the web before you go to court.
Great, thank you so much, Karen.
Can you
Sandra,
repeat the
would you like-
question?
Yes, I will repeat the question. What do you see as the two most important issues that you will focus on or face as Justice of the Peace?
As Justice of the Peace, I believe the two most important issues that we're facing is to continually moving the docket efficiently and effectively. We need to make certain that our citizens are heard in a timely manner and we're listening. The other thing that I would focus on is being available. As you know, Justice of the Peace do inquest. And inquest means you need to be available 24/7, and you need to be able to coordinate with the law enforcement as well as all other agencies. And so I'll be available to do that 24/7. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. Now we're going to go to round 2 of the questioning. Again, it'll be 2 minutes for your response. And I'm going to start with you this time,
That's fine.
Sandra. What procedures would you do differently in the JP office, and what would you keep the same?
So if elected for Justice of the Peace, my goal is to come in to learn from the team. I believe that coming in and changing things when you're new to the position, you need to hear from the constituents that are there, the workers that are there that have been performing the job. Recently, I went and shadowed several judges, Judge Beth Smith on inquest, as well as Judge Burns and Judge Cable. And in doing so, I found that one of the things that we have happening in our courts is we have a lot of kids coming into court for juvenile issues. And so what I would like to do is continue to help them with their situations at school, continue to help them with their situation at school, as well as provide opportunities to combat the fentanyl issue that is currently having in our school district.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Sandra. Now I'm going to turn to Karen. Would you like for me to repeat the question?
Yes.
Okay. What procedures would you do differently in the JP office, and what would you keep the same?
Like I said, Judge Doyle is leaving the office in very good shape. So there is not a whole lot to change in that office other than, like I said, to make it more accessible to you as citizens. Bring it up to technology, putting things up on the website. And it is an opportunity to change a little bit. The procedure is I would like to implement a teen court. A teen court will help teens stay out of trouble and get them on the right track. It's been highly successful in precincts all around the county.
Very good, thank you. Now we're going to move to round 3, and you'll get 1 minute each for this question. And I'm going to start with Karen. There has been discussion that judicial races like Texas Supreme Court and Justice of the Peace should be nonpartisan positions. What is your stand on this issue and why?
This has been an ongoing issue since, I believe, in Texas in the 1800s. I believe the reason that Texas chose partisan positions for justice of the peace and other judges is because they wanted the people to elect versus having others in power, just putting someone in there that would benefit themselves. So I know judges, we are impartial. We are fair when we get into the position, but we do have to choose a party to stand on, to put our name on the ballot. I am conservative, and that's why I chose the Republican ballot.
Okay, very good. Sandra, I'm going to repeat the question. There has been discussion that judicial races, such as Texas Supreme Court and Justice of the Peace, should be made nonpartisan positions. What is your stance on this issue and why?
Personally, I believe that the JP office should be nonpartisan because as a judge, you're going to serve each and every one. And so, again, I believe that it should be nonpartisan. However, my view is that as a running on a Democrat ticket, that it should not have a Democrat or Republican assigned to it. Because, again, you're going to serve each and every one in the community, and that should not have a reflection of what party you're affiliated with. So that's my stance on that.
Very good. Thank you all. Now we're going to move to your closing statements. You'll each be given 1 minute for your closing statement to the audience. I'm going to start with you, Sandra.
Thank you. I believe I have the courage and compassion to serve as your justice of the peace. I have the educational background and the necessary foundation to apply sound judgment in making decisions that will affect people's lives, and I listen to people's concerns. I believe a great leader should spend time with the people they serve. So I ask for your vote and your support during early voting, October 24th through November 4th, and on Election Day, November 8th, as you head to the polls. For more information about me running for Justice of the Peace, visit BryantForBudaTexas.com. Texas is spelled out, and thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to turn to Karen. Karen, we'll have your closing statement. You'll get 1 minute.
I offer you practical experience who can hit the ground running. Like I said, I have prepared for this job for over 26 years. What you will get from voting for me is someone who has the right experience, someone who wholeheartedly wants to serve you for the right reasons. I am here for you. I'm available to you. This is not a stepping stone for me. It is not just another office to put on my resume. I am a simple, hard worker. I will work full-time, actually more than full-time. I will be available. This job is about applying the rule of law and to be fair and just for you. That is the number one responsibility of a justice of the peace or any judge. I will rule on each case separately on its own merits.
Wow, folks, let's give these guys a round of applause. Can we just say that we don't have any long-winded justices of the peace candidates? These folks, they cut right to the chase. Thank you guys so much. Another round of applause. All right. Everybody, you get a 5-minute break. So make that break, buy those tickets, and we will start. I know, another shameless promotion. I'll stop when I get told they're all purchased. We will start at 7:25 for our state representative.